work our way out of the neighborhood. Are you close enough? You good? Okay. Once we get out of your neighborhood, we're going to turn left. Your road test appointment is the day after your birthday, right? The 23rd?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll check with Dad. So should I give you the right certificate? At the second stop sign, we're going to turn left.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, so turn. And we're just going to stay straight. We're not going to get on the highway. the light, we're going to be making a left turn. So we're going over a lane to the left. Slow down. Slow down. Actually, you can turn left in this lane, so you can stay in this lane. Continue to go straight. Follow the dotted line. Keep straight.
Oh.
And then turn. You can go stay in your lane on the outside. Did really well with those directions because they changed. I saw that car next to you. I'm glad you saw it too. Keep going straight. It's great. When the light turns green, I want you to work your way into the middle lane because this lane is going to be a right turn only. Not this light, but after the light turns green, see how up ahead the sign is saying turn only? By the third light, it's going to make us turn, and I want us to keep going straight. So you want to go ahead and put your signal on so the people that get behind this car will know you can get over. So when it's green, you're going to let them go. You're still going to go, just not as fast as them. Work your way over. You did a good job. And then just FYI, just in case you ever do it with your parents, we don't ever want to change lanes in the intersection. And so that's all I was saying. Once you get past the light, it's a weird thing. They say don't change lanes in the intersection just because it's you don't have the pavement markings and stuff. But clearly you saw where you were going. So just in case you ever do it again, and your parents like, did I swipe and teach you that? No, I didn't. We did it, but I didn't. Whenever you can, get into the right lane. There's no rush. light ahead, we're going to turn right into the DPS parking lot. And see where that guy is? That's where we're going to turn left. Where he is. All right, you're going to go straight all the way to the end of the parking lot. And then we're going to make a left. Even though this is a parking lot, it's an active parking lot, meaning people are going to be coming in. So when we turn left, I want you to go far out and then turn left. Because you see that long row of yellow parking spots? We're going to go on the inside of it. So it's going to look like this. You're going to turn left, come wide, because people could be coming in, and then you're going to turn up. Okay? So you're going to go straight, stay on the right side. Just so keep staying to the right, stay to the right. Because when people come into the parking lot, that's their side. Yeah, and I don't want you to crash into them. How you turn? This is how it's going to look when you take the test. This is the actual testing site for Booker. So where I take all the students who are going to test over here. See where it says driving test only, form one line. You're going to go all the way up to the line. And I'm going to give you my DPS test. Roll down your window. This is what it's going to look like. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Sarithia. I'm going to be your examiner for today. Can I start with your first and last name?
Mackenzie Lundberg.
Date of birth?
May 2nd, 2006.
And do you have your learner's permit on you, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can I see it? Thank you. Do you have any restrictions such as glasses?
No.
Okay. Holding your permit until 4/19/22 or when you turn 18, which is date of birth, May. How old are you now?
16.
16? Oh, because you've had it. Okay, so you've already had it 6 months. I don't know. I thought you were turning 18. So no matter what, you're going to get a teen certificate. Okay, anyway, back in character. All right, so you're going to give me a bunch of paperwork that the DPS office is going to give you. It's basically going to be your parents' insurance in the 2 forms. And then I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to look at your insurance, check the VIN number with the insurance to make sure, because some people will get insurance for their other car and then bring the paper. And we're like, these don't match. We can't test you. And then we look at the license plate number, which is on your registration sticker. For mine is LSJ 506, and I match it to this LSJ 506. Because again, sometimes people will take their stickers from their other vehicle at home, put it on a vehicle here.
Why not just take that vehicle?
Exactly. Well, it could be like, let's say like a parent doesn't want their student to drive dad's Jaguar or Mercedes, but then they haven't like got the student's car together. So, all right, can I get you to go ahead and blow your horn? Signal. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing for the back, ma'am. Signal. Push and hold the brake. Alright. So basically they want to make sure all your lights on your vehicle work, because you cannot take a road test if your back light is out, if your front signal doesn't work. And then another thing is like the young guys, they come in like with these Chargers and stuff, vehicles, and those vehicles don't have front license plate. And we have to turn them away because in Texas you have to have a front and back license plate. So you make them leave, go buy some ties or whatever. You can go ahead and roll up your window. All right, once they get in the vehicle, they're going to give you this long little speech. Like this. Hi, Mackenzie. Just like I said, my name is Sarafia. I'm going to be your examiner for today. We're going to be covering 4 areas of your road test. Um, Cops. Control, observation, position, and signaling. First thing is control. You want to make sure you have both hands on the steering wheel at all times. So you can't play with your hair, just the temperature or anything while you're driving, okay? Another thing with control is to go the posted speed limit. So Mackenzie, if you see the posted speed limit of 20, how fast can you go?
20.
Good job. So make sure not to go above the speed limit. You can go below, but do not go above the speed limit. The next thing is your position or observation. I want to make sure that you look to the left and to the right at all times when we go through the intersections and cross streets. Just using your eyeballs doesn't tell me that you've looked both ways. You want to make sure you look both ways to avoid getting into a crash from people who run red lights. The third thing is your position. Whether you're turning left, whether you're turning right, you want to make sure you stay in your lane at all times. The last thing is signaling. Make sure you signal at every time, right turns, left turns, whenever we ask you to make a turn, make sure you put them on signals. So, Mackenzie, there's 3 things that can disqualify you from getting your license today. First thing is going to be more than 30-point deduction on your score sheet. Second thing is going to be a dangerous act. The third thing is going to be a violation of law. You see these 2 orange posts that's closest to us? This is going to represent our parallel parking. Those orange posts represents vehicles. So if you were to hit those poles, it will be the same thing as hitting the vehicle. So try to avoid hitting those poles. Next is those yellow curves. You can tap it and that's fine. But the moment you raise your vehicle on top of the curb or hop the curb, it will be the same thing as hitting a person and is considered a dangerous act and disqualification. So let's avoid hitting the curb during our test today. Now I'm going to give you instructions, both verbal and physical. I'll say turn left, turn right, so that there's no misunderstanding. If I don't say turn left or turn right, you're going to continue to go straight. Do you have any questions for me? All right, once we begin this exam, we will not be able to have any casual conversations. The only thing that you'll be able to do is ask me questions about the exam, okay? I won't be able to coach you, so if I say get into the right lane, you can't say, is now a good time to get in the right lane? That's going to be for you to decide. This is the exam. If it looks like you're asking me questions that's outside of the test and I'm not responding, please understand I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just not allowed to talk. Are you ready to begin? All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is your parallel parking of the road test. So you may begin. And there'll be the space that's the closest to us. Okay. As you come back, you're going to turn it to the left. As you come back, let it roll back. And once you're done, put it in the park. You may continue. All right, we're going to navigate out of the parallel parking spot. We're going to go straight, turn right, and then right onto the main road. So navigate yourself out. So remember the steps of getting out. First thing you're going to do is reverse. Create space. Step forward, don't hit it. You're good. It's just a bump.
Oh.
Yeah, just like a pothole. It's road track. Good. to turn right and then turn right onto the main road. When it's safe to do so, you're going to get in the far right lane. At the street ahead, turn right.
Where?
At the street ahead, turn right. At the street ahead, turn right. Go ahead and make a complete stop right here. Just stop. turn on your hazards. This is going to be the reversing in a straight line part of your exam. Did anybody teach you how to go backward? Okay. All right, I'll tell you when to start and when to stop. You may begin. Give a little bit more gas. And stop. Hazard off when we continue forward. So on a real test, they won't tell you, but you're in the wrong gear. You're in DS. Yep. At the street, turn left. The street ahead, turn left. At the street ahead, turn right. At the street ahead, turn right. At the street ahead, turn left. At the street ahead, turn right. At the second stop sign, turn left. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that. That's cheating. At the second street ahead, turn left. It's hard to go back from being an instructor to an examiner because I'm not supposed to say stop sign because that's telling you to stop. So at the second street ahead, turn left. In car with student. At the light ahead, turn right. At the light ahead, we're going to turn right back into the DPS parking lot. And not this first aisle, but the second aisle, we're going to turn left. And you can park anywhere to the left. All right, place the vehicle. All right, and then they'll take off their seatbelt because if they have to give deliver bad news, they have to quickly jump out the car. All right, Mackenzie, we're gonna be giving you. It is kind of scary when you have older people like men, because sometimes I'm like nervous, especially if they already look angry. Okay, back to you. All right, Mackenzie, we said that we're going to go over 4 areas of your drive test: control, observation, positioning, signaling. First thing I want to talk to you about is your control. You had really great control going into your parallel parking. You only did 3 moves, and the book wants you to only do 3 moves. So good job on that. The only thing about it is you didn't signal in, you signal out, and you did really well with your position. So perfect on that. So don't forget to turn on your signal when you go into parallel parking as well as when you come out of parallel parking. When we were on this main road, it's really crazy because the light turned green, and as you were driving, it turned yellow and then turned red real fast. It was the one by the church. And so keep in mind to keep an eye out for the lights, especially lights that change really, really fast. Because I think only two cars got to go, and then it was our turn, and we were going, and it went yellow, and then went red, and it was real fast. So in addition to that, on this road it was 35. We were going 20. Make sure if you're going to go slow, don't go more than 10 below. So if it's 35, don't go no more than 10 below. Ideally, I'd say I still tell students 5, because then you're in the middle of what they call impeachment of traffic, meaning if traffic flows 35 and you're going 15, it's a ding. They count it as like you're nervous or you're not in control of your vehicle. Your first right turn was really, really wide. So when you turn, you slow down great, but you came out so far that you were in the other person's lane. So be sure when you slow down that you turn and you turn it to your proper lane. When we did the backing, you did an excellent job with staying in your position. You did an excellent job with observing, looking all around. When you actually take the test, though, they're going to say keep your speed between 4 and 6. You had it at 3. So that's why I said give it some more gas just so you can get the feel of it. Not a bad thing. After that, make sure you always check your gear. So always look at your dashboard, even when you drive your parents' car. Always look at your dashboard. Make sure your gear matches what you want it to be, because you were at D2, which is like a towing gear. And so all cars have those. They have L2, L1, whatever the case may be. Um, Okay, the last stop sign, the second to last stop sign we went to, you did a double stop. Okay, you don't want to do a double stop. A double stop, if you looked at the stop sign, it said the word always. Whenever it says always or 4 ways, that means everybody has a stop sign. And so when that white car came, the white car was kind of looking at you like, what are you doing? Because you had already stopped and it was your turn to go. It's like the right of way. You were looking as if it didn't have a stop sign. Yeah, and that's no problem. So be sure when you do stop at stop sign, first thing you want to do is look below. If it says 4-way, all way, or 2-way. If it says all way or 4-way, that means everybody has a stop sign. If it says 2-way, it means you and the person across from you have a stop sign and the other people don't. Um, the 3 things I said that can disqualify you is a dangerous act, a violation of the law, and a more than 30-point deduction. I have you at 15-point deduction, and you did good. You passed your parking. So overall, you did really, really well. That's how it's going to look. Obviously, they're not going to talk to you like I did, like in between stuff. They're going to just be really like straight faced, focusing on everything that you're doing. I think you did fantastic. Only thing, just get your speed up when you're going through the intersections and get that speed. We like to say, see it, SEEIT, see it, meaning search, evaluate, execute in a timely manner. So you want to make sure you get through the intersection in a timely manner. If you go super, super, super slow, it, like the light did, it changes real fast. But that light changed fast because the church is in, and that's why it was having people get ready to turn to church. And that's it. So we're gonna have you drive to the office so that I can get your certificate, sign it, and send your mom and dad the congratulations email, and you're done. All right. Any feedback? All right, let's do it. We're gonna reverse out, and we're gonna go out that way, okay?
Which one?
That way.